Hey everybody, just a little update before we get into this video. Yes, this is a re-upload of an old video from my old channel. I do apologize for not having a new video for you guys this week. A couple reasons for that. One is because I'm dog-sitting this little lady right here. Her name is Georgia. Tell her that was a good catch. Not so much that one, but still, anyway, she's a good girl. The other reason I don't have a new video this week is because I hit my head. Before we go any further, I'm okay, I'm perfectly fine, I've just been taking it easy for the past couple of days. There's no concussion or anything, it's just, I just knocked my lights out a little bit. Anyway, so long story short is, the reason I hit my head is because I am a stripper. Okay, I'm kidding about that, but I am a stripper in training. Okay, I'm half kidding about that. For about 7 months now, I have been doing pole. I have been doing pole fitness. It's something that I've been intrigued by for years. I knew somebody years ago who had taken me to a class, and I had tried it out and realized that it's very, very hard to do. And I've been trying to get in better shape, so I decided, you know, why not get into pole fitness? So for the past 7 months, I've been doing it. I love it. I've been getting in better shape. It's been building up my confidence. Yeah, it's something that I enjoy doing. But last class, I have a little issue that many people who do pole fitness have, is they focus on their dominant side, not so much on their less dominant side. I'm right-handed, not so much left-handed. So I was trying to do a move with my non-dominant side, and I ended up falling off the pole. Not long, not a far fall. I just kind of banged my head on the floor, and it rang my bell a little bit. But I am okay. Don't worry about anything. I'm okay. There's no concussion. There's nothing going on here. It just kind of hurt. So I've just been taking it easy for the past few days, and I'm doing okay now. I'm doing much better, and I will be getting back on track with the videos. I just wanted to give you guys a little update before we get into this re-upload here. But anyway, just want to thank you all for the continued support. I want to thank you all for continuing to watch these videos, commenting on these videos. Thank you all so much. And I hope you all enjoy this re-upload, and I promise we will get back to the regular videos soon. I just wanted to let you know what was going on, and I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. On that note, have a good day. Before we saw the heroes of Middle-earth on the big screen, there was Derek.
Watch it, Alan. I'm shooting.
Bad taste. I think most of us would agree that the Lord of the Rings trilogy is one hell of an accomplishment in film. Bringing one of the most loved book series to the big screen, as well as bringing the world of Middle-earth to life, is amazing. And we have Peter Jackson to thank for that. He did one hell of a job writing the script and directing the movie. But before he was known for directing one of the most loved trilogies in all of film, he was known for B-grade schlock. And I say that with love.
I just cleaned it, but... Oh, that's gross.
When it comes to pre-Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson, he's most well known for his blood-soaked masterpiece Dead Alive, aka Brain Damage, the goriest movie ever made. He also directed the 90s horror comedy The Frighteners. But even before that, he directed this dirty Muppets-style movie called Meet the Feebles. Picture if The Muppets was mixed with South Park, and then directed by John Waters.
Meet the Feebles! Meet the Feebles! They're not your average ordinary people. Meet the Feebles!
And then there was Bad Taste, Peter Jackson's first feature film. This is a very low-budget movie. The plot is out there. You have this government team called the Boys, no, not that one. They're the Earth's first line of defense against an extraterrestrial threat.
And the moon?
Yeah, and the moon.
So before you had the Men in Black, you had the Boys. They go to this small town where the population has disappeared, and they discover that a group of aliens in disguise has killed the population. You see, they plan to use the human race as the main course in their new intergalactic fast food restaurant run by their leader, Lord Crumbs.
I suppose you're wondering why you're soaking in Reggie-delivered secret herbs and spices. Tomorrow we're having you for lunch.
So the boys go in to stop the aliens' evil and ridiculous plan. But the good news is they have a secret weapon. Derek. This is an interesting movie to watch, especially if you're a fan of the Lord of the Rings movies. It's fun to see where Peter Jackson got his start. I can't bring myself to call this a good movie, but it is a blast to watch. Sometimes entertaining can be just as good as, well, good. When I call this movie schlock, I don't mean that as an insult. You can tell that Peter Jackson was very aware of what he was making.
We will be heading for Nailignod with 6 of our co-workers in a state of permanent death. They died today, murdered by some real arseholes.
We do get a good amount of gore in this movie, nowhere near the amount of dead alive, but still, we get plenty of bloodshed to keep us gorehounds happy. One of the things that makes Bad Taste so much fun is the low-budget gore effects. Yeah, they aren't very believable, but they're still pretty impressive for a movie with such a low budget. And their cheapness is part of the movie's charm. It makes you want to go out and make your own low-budget horror movie. I recommend anybody go out and make their own low-budget horror movie, because they're the most fun movies to make.
Eat lit, sucker!
The dialogue is cheesy and fun, and when you mix it with the gore scenes and the gross-out moments, it just gives you this big shit-eating grin. I don't think it's possible to watch this movie without a shit-eating grin. It's funny making the connection with Lord of the Rings. The same man who brought us this also brought us this. The same man who brought us this
If you want him, come and claim him.
also brought us this. The same man who gave us Gandalf on the big screen also gave us Derek.
Get out of there fast, Derek! I can't do that! I'm a Derek. Derek's don't run.
Derek was actually played by Peter Jackson himself. He also played the role of the Minister and one of the alien henchmen. In fact, a lot of the actors in this movie took on more than one role. That's the case in low-budget to no-budget movies. You take on multiple jobs. Towards the end of the movie, we finally get to see the aliens in their true form. And they're hilarious.
You 3, kill them. The rest of you get these bodies on board the ship.
You get that 50s sci-fi vibe from them. And just like with the gore effects, they have that cheap charm to them. You'll notice that the heads of these aliens are bent back slightly. They were originally supposed to be completely elongated, but Peter Jackson had to make these masks in his mother's kitchen, and when he was putting them in the oven to harden the latex, he had to bend the heads backwards so they could fit in the oven. Fun fact. It's impossible to take this movie seriously, and you're not supposed to. Almost everyone is giving an over-the-top performance. They're still putting effort into the movie, but you can tell they're having fun. I do love the Lord of the Rings movies, but I wish Peter Jackson would come back and do another gory, schlocky, over-the-top horror movie again. I say give us Bad Taste 2. I wonder if people ask him about this movie. If I ever got the chance to meet Peter Jackson, I'd have him autograph my Bad Taste DVD. No Blu-ray release yet. Now let me ask you, what's your favorite schlocky, gory, over-the-top cult classic? And would you like it if Peter Jackson made another horror movie? This is your buddy Justin, here to remind you that the Grindhouse will never die. Now you'll never be able to watch Lord of the Rings without thinking of this. Hey,